Pep Guardiola is battling for the signature of Joshua Kimmich, and he's really trying to see to it that he obviously makes it as soon as possible. Yet Barcelona are really planning to make him their summer transfer signing priority. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. This is the transfer news show, and you know to it that we are just few days from obviously clinching what we call the January transfer window. And welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Newcastle has today been beaten by Nottingham Forest, that is by 3-1, and Luton has gone ahead to beat Sheffield by 3-2. Then Bournemouth have gone ahead to obviously win the other game by, I think they've gone ahead to beat Fulham by 3-0. Solanke is becoming Solanke, and I really saw people really coming out and really pouring water on his efforts when I really did destroy that Arsenal really want to sign Solanke, and people said, why sign Solanke? But when you look at his numbers, they are really very appetizing that every Arsenal fan should really pay a little bit of attention to this guy, because he's really showing us exactly what he's all about. He's on fire, and he's really putting up every effort to see to it that he clutches 20 goals a season. And the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. The Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And let's continue to obviously feed you with the best that you guys really deserve. Let's go about Joshua Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich is a 28-year-old German international. He plays for Bayern Munich. He is a player that really excites very many people, And one of the managers that are really interested in this guy are Pep Guardiola. And we've been told by Ekrem Kona. I told you I'm going to be bringing you very many stories of Ekrem Kona because of his being one of the first people to come out and really break stories. Then others really come onto them. He's a global transfer expert, and he has gone ahead to let us know that Barcelona, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Manchester United are set to make a move for Bayern Munich's 28-year-old German midfielder Joshua Kimmich in the January transfer window. Have you heard that? Barcelona, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Manchester United are set to make a move for Bayern Munich's 28-year-old German midfielder, that is Joshua Kimmich. So that confirms to us that they are 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that are interested into the signature of Joshua Kimmich. But Pep Guardiola and Barcelona are really the most people that have gone ahead to show interest in this guy because of how their midfield is really looking. For example, when you look at the side of Man City, especially Pep Guardiola, why he wants Joshua Kimmich, it's all about them lacking experience in that midfield. Ever since Gundogan left, it looks like there is a very big hole into that, or a big void in that midfield. Remember, Kovacic has come in through. He has failed to obviously click into the team of Manchester City. Then Calvin Phillips, they are even planning to sell him to Juventus to see to it that they obviously gather funds, obviously raise money to bring in people like Joshua Kimmich. And then you look at other people and other teams that have gone ahead to obviously coming through and do the needful the players that have gone ahead to sign, they've gone ahead not to really take him to where he deserves to be. And Matthias Nunes is trying to fit in the system, and he lacks the replacement of Ilkay Gundogan. And if you tell me the right replacement of Ilkay Gundogan at Manchester City, I think Joshua Kimmich qualifies. Why? In the system of Pep Guardiola that he plays nowadays of 3-2-4-1, when he plays with double pivot, I think Joshua Kimmich does better in that double pivot alongside Rodri. And for your information, the only player that I've seen Man City replace was Fernandinho, because Rodri is obviously doing a job that Fernandinho was doing at Manchester City. So Joshua Kimmich, in a 3-2-4-1 system, he could play well in that double pivot. Why? He's a press-resistant player. He has defensive skills in him, and he can obviously create a lot going forward, and that will give him a license to operate in the final third of the pitch very, very much. Remember, he has a very good shot at goal, and he is also good at obviously bringing in what we call inch-perfect crosses into the 18-yard box area of the opponent. That is Joshua Kimmich for you. And for every time, I've gone ahead to obviously understand that Joshua Kimmich is really a very good player, and his versatility is needed a lot by Pep Guardiola, because he will obviously play as a right back. He can play as a central defense midfielder. He can play in the double pivot. He can even play in the central defense. That is Joshua Kimmich for you. Massively talented. And remember, when Pep Guardiola was at Bayern Munich, he once worked with Joshua Kimmich. That is it. He once worked with Kimmich, and I think it will be really one of those moments that will see these two really get back together and obviously work together. So they work together at Bayern Munich, and he obviously gave him the urge to see to it that he comes in through and do the needful. And he knows it, that he needs a player of the caliber of Joshua Kimmich to compete for the league. And the difference between Man City and Barcelona is that Man City want Joshua Kimmich in the January transfer window. They want him here. They want him in the January transfer window as soon as possible, because they want to see to it that they obviously rectify those things that are really messing them around in the season. Remember, the last six games in the Premier League, they've gone ahead to win 1, drawn 4, and lost 1. So it shows you that they are really having a horrible season. But for Barcelona, they really want to obviously sign him in the summer. That's the big difference, and we don't know who's going to win it. And this is Manu Sainz. FC Barcelona have decided to sign Joshua Kimmich as a priority next summer. Xavi has already talked to him, and he wants to join Barcelona. Talking to him, Zari went ahead and obviously confirmed about it when he obviously came in through and really went to the World Cup in Qatar. He said, I really talked to Joshua Kimmich and I convinced him to come to Barcelona. That is it. So Joshua Kimmich is really having a very huge misunderstanding in between him and the manager currently managing Bayern Munich. That is none other than Thomas Tuchel, and they are not seeing eye to eye. Thomas Tuchel believes that they need a better midfielder. That's why he wanted Declan Rice. He looked in for Calvin Phillips. He wanted Paulinho, and the deal collapsed at the very end of that the summer transfer window on 1st of September this year. So it shows you that he really likes a different midfielder altogether. And there is no way you bring in a player for that amount of money and then you really keep Joshua Kimmich, because Joshua Kimmich won't allow to be played on the bench. He's not a bench player. He believes he has all the quality to start in any other team. And for Barcelona again, build from Germany. Remember, Joshua Kimmich plays for Bayern Munich. Build from Germany has also gone ahead and really confirmed to us that FC Barcelona are still very interested in signing Joshua Kimmich. Bayern Munich can sell him next summer if he does not renew his contract. So it shows you that there is interest at both ends. Interest is there, and Bayern Munich also don't want to lose this player on a free. And it's playing into the hands of Joshua Kimmich, because looks like his fallout with the manager, Thomas Tuchel, currently managing Bayern Munich, has gone ahead to open way in his heart that maybe he's not needed at this club, and he really wants to obviously move on. When you look at the contract situation of Joshua Kimmich, where is the transfer market? I want to see the contract situation of Joshua Kimmich. When is his contract really elapsing? His contract is expiring in 2025, meaning that 2024 June 30th, he'll be left with just 1 year on his contract, and Bayern Munich will look to obviously move him on, and it will really not cost them a lot of money, because this is a player they've grown from the academy. So I don't know where Joshua Kimmich is going to be playing next season, but all I want to let you know is that the battle is on. But Man City want to see to it that they obviously sign this player immediately before Barcelona really gets the financial muscle to sign in other players. So your thoughts on Pep Guardiola battling for the signature of Joshua Kimmich and his former player, who is now the manager of Barcelona, that is Xavi, are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name, and hope you guys are really doing fine and you're having the best of this channel. The Boxing Day is really nice, and hope you guys are enjoying it. We are on to a marathon, and I think this is the 4th video of the day that we're gonna hit to put up, and more is still coming in through. Liverpool is leading by 1-0. They are going to have time, and after that game is done, I'll come up with a live stream showing you exactly what Liverpool is all about and how that match would have gonna hit to end. Right now, Liverpool is topping the Premier League table. Liverpool is topping the Premier League table, and they are leading it very, very, very well. So I'll sign out for now. See you later. I'm going to do the confirmed starting 11 of Man United at the United Matters channel. Find me there if you really feel like you really need to get more of me today. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, who was born yesterday, and the Muslims, Barak Lau Fikum. We